Hey guys, this is Tauna. Today we're going to be talking about the legendaries from MKM, MKC, and Clue. I don't want to say the full name because, YouTube doesn't seem to like it. But we're going to be talking about them in a fashion of which ones I could take in a fight, which ones of them I could smash. So we're going to go through each of them. I'm going to talk about which ones I think I could fight. We're going to be talking basically, a boxing ring, no weapons or anything along those lines, just one-on-one, not, bringing along their buddies or anything along those lines. So we'll see. I haven't actually looked through the full legendary list for a bit, so we'll see as to which ones I think. So, and let me know down in the comments which ones you guys think I would have any chance of. And for the record, I am a dad with a dad bod. I'm not like someone who does weights or anything like that. So I'm going to get my ass kicked a lot, probably. So the first one here is Argus Cross. I honestly don't know. Are the spirits tangible, I guess, is the first thing here. I don't think they are. From what I can see, don't seem to be tangible within Ravnica, which means it would probably end up being a draw. Because, no weapons. If he could control his, sword or something like that, then obviously I'd get my ass kicked. But one-on-one, I think that it would probably be a draw there because neither of us could actually hit the other one. We've got Elquist Proft. For a start, I just make fun of his name and then, maybe just continuously picking on his name. I assume that he looks like he was probably the nerd in school. I mean, yeah, he's got that whole, hot daddy kind of vibes nowadays, but if you kind of go back and give him flashbacks to high school of people being like proft, more like boffed, or I don't know, something along those lines. I could probably get a quick kind of jab in a couple times. I don't know. Beyond that, dude probably runs around a whole bunch because he's a detective, but then also, every single art of him's got him sitting there, contemplating the universe with his fucking puzzle. So I think that, just distract him enough that I'll be able to, get a couple hits in there and then just continue on from there. We've got Amza from the Golgari there. If she doesn't have all her little buggies, then I think, we stand a little bit more of a chance. But looking at those spikes, I think I'm going to get impaled, straight away. That's just going to go straight through my chest. I think I'm kind of screwed there. But, if you're not allowed to bring weapons and just purely boxing, maybe I could stand a little bit more of a chance, because, if you just knock one of the legs out, there's 4 legs there. If you knock one out, then surely that's going to overbalance her a little bit and then just kind of, jump on top of her. She doesn't look like she's got any upper body strength, so it could potentially do something there. I will say that I am a proponent of equal rights for equal fights. If they're a chick, I'm still going to kick the shit out of them if I need to. So we've got Ansrag here. No, that's not even going to be any close. I'm going to get ripped in half, or, whatever the fuck that is. It's going to go somewhere that I don't want it to. We're not going to get very far there. We've got Apothecary White here. I think I could beat her. She's a chef, so she, knows her way around the kitchen and being able to kind of, throw some daggers or something like that potentially, and use the knives and stuff. But, no weapons allowed. She looks pretty scrawny. I think that if I kind of just butt rushed her, we'll be fine. I can knock her out of the ring. Aurelia, I think she'd smash me. And then in the ring, she could potentially beat me too, easily. I don't think I'm standing much of a chance there. Okay, Commander Mustard. Wow. Commander Mustard here. I don't think I'm standing a chance there. He's a soldier. He looks like he's trained. He looks like he's, I guess it depends. He looks like he's still kind of in that kind of prime early grandfather years, but he's looking pretty buff and stuff. I don't think I'm going to stand a chance there. We've got Delny. They really look really scrawny. So I think that I could potentially beat Delny. It's sure, kind of living on the streets gives you kind of that edge of, learning how to actually be able to fight and stuff. But I think that I could potentially just kind of overpower with my weight by just kind of rushing them down. Duskana the Rage Mother. Well, assumedly, Duskana would not have her children there, so I still get my ass handed to me easily. That is a bear. I am not fighting a bear. I will die. We've got Emissary Green here. Easily beat him. You know, I don't think there's any chance that Emissary Green is putting up a fight there. Etrada, there's nothing I'm doing there. Etrada is literally an assassin. I am dying like a vampire assassin. There's nothing that I'm not making out of the ring there. We've got Ezram, Agency Chief. I don't know. Would I be able to? He just randomly popped up in the storyline and became like, you know, a really important character. You know, I'm going to randomly pop up in Ravnica. Maybe I'll become a really important character. Maybe then I'll be able to beat him or stand a chance. But as it is, you know, I think I could potentially. All I need to do is grab his hat off and then he's not a detective anymore, because as we all know, everyone that has one of those hats is a detective. So if I take that away from him, he's not going to be a detective anymore. Therefore, he'll have an existential crisis because he's like, I'm in charge of the agency, but I'm not a detective. So then from there, just kind of like catch him off guard. We've got Feather, Radiant Arbiter. No, I don't think I can stand a chance against Feather. She's, you know, literally created angels and stuff. So maybe, I guess it depends. How sensitive are angels' wings? That's the big question. How sensitive are their wings? Are they sensitive? Like, if I grabbed a hold of one of their wings, is it like putting them in a chokehold? If so, then maybe. Who knows? We've got Headliner Scarlet here. I honestly don't think I'm standing a chance here. I think, you know, hidden behind this kind of, you know, the dress and everything like that is probably some kind of like, you know, super muscular appearance, because, you know, she's a headliner. Like, she's probably got that huge kind of like gymnast strength that I'm not going to be able to do much against. We've got Azoni here. Again, this is similar to the Feather question. How sensitive are her spider legs? If I like grab one of the spider legs, you know, spider legs are really not that solid. So if I grab her spider legs, will she just start begging for mercy from there? Or, you know, am I screwed? If they're not sensitive, then I think I'm kind of screwed, because, you know, she's sticking around all the spiders. She's got like that power from, you know, being able to, you know, work with webs and stuff like that. Then maybe I won't stand a chance there. But if the legs are super sensitive, I can just grab them and like hold on for dear life. We've got Judith here. I don't know. Judith is like, again, like similar to Headliner Scarlet. Look at those muscular arms there. Look at that like six pack there. We're not standing a chance there. We've got Coursed Eyes of the Glade there. You know, dude's not going to be, I'm not going to be able to find him. He's going to be face down already. So, or, you know, helping his friends from being face down. So, you know, maybe we can kind of stand a chance if he's already face down. He's only a 2/2. I'm pretty sure that if I was in Ravnica, I'd be at least 3 power. So we're pretty okay there. Kaya, she can literally phase. I'm fucked. Like, she's just going to go through me and be able to kind of just destroy me from behind. We've got Callan, Inquisitive Prodigy. He can fly around. You know, maybe if I can catch him, like just grab onto his legs and kind of tie him down, we might be fine. But at the time, I think that I'm kind of, you know, depending on how fast can he fly? Is there maths around how fast the human fairy detective can fly? If he's flying fast, then maybe I'll get knocked over. If not, then, you know, I can just kind of pin him to the ground and then we'll just fly off together into the sunset. We've got Krenko, Baron of Tin Street. I don't think I'm losing to a goblin. Like, especially a goblin that clearly has some kind of insecurities about what he's got in his pants, because he just has to keep, you know, rising in stature in regards to, like, you know, he's now a baron. He used to be, you know, a kingpin. If I kind of, like, you know, point out, hey man, he's trying to compensate for something, I think he's just going to crumple. We've got Kylock, Visionary Inventor. He's not going to have any of his mentions. You know, he's a nerd who sits around studying and stuff along those lines. I think I could beat him pretty easily. He's got sharp teeth, though, so maybe he'll just take an arm away. I don't really need 2 arms to beat him, though, so we should be okay. We've got Lavinia, Foil to Conspiracy. I don't know, a detective chick. I think that I will lose. I think the Bob is kind of going to be too distracting. She looks too hot. I'm going to get distracted there, and then she's going to kick my ass. We got Lavaz, or whoever ends up in the ring here. I don't think Lavaz I would be able to beat, but I guess it depends on what kind of, what kind of face he's wearing at the time. Maybe there's something there I could do. We've got Lonus, the genetics expert, a snake elf detective, similar to the feather question. How sensitive are their snake parts? And do they do they lay eggs? I don't know. Do Naga lay eggs? That's one of the questions that I ponder late at night. I don't think I could beat a snake detective because I think that snake body just has too many muscles, and like a crocodile tail, how they whip out. I think that I'd be fucked. We've got Marvo, detective operative. I don't think, is there any kind of size, here's a dagger. So if that's a dagger from there, then Marvo is probably this big at most. I think I could beat him. He's created by the Simic Combine, and he has intelligence and everything along those lines, which is fine. But I think that just from sheer being bigger, I could probably just grab him and then just be like, oh, who's a cute little boy. We've got Massacre Girl. Nah, I'm fucked. We've got Mastermind Plum here. I'm pretty sure that I could beat him. He just looks like a huge nerd that I could easily kind of, knock him over, remind him, that meme where they've got the Peppy lying on the ground and then looking up at someone like that. That's what I'm going to do to him. We've got Balak, Reforged, Researcher. Technically, he wouldn't have any of his weapons or anything like that, but with these kind of, his body's metal. He's got a whole bunch of metal on his body and stuff like that. He's got this weird hand here. I don't think I'm doing anything there. We've got Mirko, obsessive theorist. I don't know. Do you think that he's read Twilight? Because I could use that to my advantage to be start calling him Edward or something like that, kind of distract him from that, and then just wait it out until it's daytime, and then, he just fizzles away. Morska, Undersea Sleuth here. I think I could take her. I don't think that she's going to be able to do too much. I think that, she's adapted to the water and everything along those lines, but up on land, I think that it's going to be pretty simple for me to beat her. Nelly, I don't think I could take Nelly. Nelly looks too buff there. I think that, worst case scenario, the thing is that I would go to fight her, and then she would just accuse me of something sus, and then I would get suspected, and then everyone in the stage would be like, what the fuck, man? We wouldn't be able to do much there. We've got Niz Mizzet, Guild Pact. Easily I would beat him. There is no chance that I wouldn't be able to beat him. I'm going to become the new Guild Pact. There's nothing they can do about it. Rakdos, I think Rakdos would beat me. I would let Rakdos beat me. Beat me bloody. We've got Senator Peacock. Easily, I could beat her. Literally, her name's Peacock. Worst case scenario, she starts beating me, I just start bullying her. Sophia, literally a child. Easily beaten. Tessak, Judas Hellhound. A doggy. I don't think that I could. I think, look at the fire. I cannot deal with a fire burning my arm. Taysa, even if I beat her, she'll just come back as a spirit for round 2. I don't think that, for a start, I don't think I could beat her. I think that she'd beat me. She'd happily beat me, and I'd enjoy it, but I don't think I could beat her. We've got the Pride of Hullclade. Look, okay. The way that the Pride of Hullclade survived the whole Phyrexian stuff was using their horns. All I need to do is avoid those horns and avoid that mouth, and I think I could beat them. If I just get in behind, then that's where the weakness is. I just get in behind, look at him slow. He's slow moving. He's a defender, so he's not even going to attack me. He's not going to have any mana to switch his, make it so that he can deal combat damage based on his toughness. So I'm fine there. We've got Tolsimir here. As long as it's just Tolsimir, I'm fine. If it's Voja too, nope. Tolsimir, I think I could easily beat. Voja, no. Tomic, I don't know. He looks pretty nerdy, but then again, he also just looks scary. I think that Tomic would beat me. We got Trostani. I just turn them all against each other, and then we're fine. you know, we're fine. If I happen to end up having some, you know, some matches or something like that in there, then, you know, it's an accident. I apologize. I accidentally killed Trostani. It was just, you know, I just punched too hard and created some friction or something along those lines, and then I just run away. We've got Yennefer involved Enigma. No, I'm not beating that chick. Like, she's literally like oozy and stuff like that. I'd go to punch her and then just get enveloped. I don't think, you know, I think I've seen that video before. It doesn't end too well. Voja, no, I'm not fighting Voja. I would surrender to Voja rather than try and fight Voja. Even then, if I went to fight Voja, Voja would beat me. And then Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods. All he does is try and summon Old Gods. Like, have you seen, like, horses are pretty easily to beat. Like, I could easily beat a horse. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and which ones of these you think I could beat and which ones you guys don't think I could beat. And, you know, am I off? Is there something, you know, you don't agree with? Let me know. Have a great day and goodbye.